Hey everybody! So, I just made a huge long video and then I accidentally deleted it, so I have to do it again. I have a few things to say. My last video, I was feeling kind of down. It was the day I was about to start Follistim. I want to talk about, the side effects I'm getting off of that. And then, I've been to 2 doctor's appointments since then. And today I had the ultrasound looking at my follicles. So I'm going to give a little update on that. And I got more of a definite day for when the retrieval's going to be. So, first off, stimming so far. I haven't had any horrible side effects by any means, but I have had some. Some of this might be a little bit TMI. So, but I have been having some pressure headaches, usually like once a day. My sinuses also are not doing well, so that could be contributing it for sure. Contributed to it, sorry, for sure. And sorry, but until yesterday when I talked to my acupuncture about it and she worked on it, I was having off and on diarrhea since I started. So, sorry if that happens to you. It's no fun at all. What else? Thirsty. Extremely thirsty. Not like my body needs any fluids. It doesn't feel like that because I'm drinking so much water and the tea my acupuncturist told me to drink and some Gatorade, but it's just like my mouth is getting so dry that I just need to have something. Because of that though, when I started the Lupron, I had the side effect of having to urinate more frequently at night. And then when I started stimming with the increased water intake, I got up like 8 times to pee a night. Like, it's no joke. It got serious. And so I just decreased my liquid intake a few hours leading up to when I was going to sleep. And it's helped. I've only gotten up like twice a night for the past 2 nights, which is a lot better than 8. But it's hard because, as I said, my mouth just gets so dry. But it's better that I'm getting good sleep because those nights that I was getting up that many times, my brain was starting not to feel too great. My epilepsy. I didn't have any seizures, but I could feel like something was a little bit out of whack. So I'm feeling better now that I'm getting a little bit more rest. I'm still, oh my god, exhausted, though. Stimming, I've been taking a nap like every day, and I can still fall asleep at 10 p.m. And I'm talking like 2.5-hour naps. These are ridiculous. My eyes are just like so tired. I'm taking my vitamins. I started like CoQ10 on top of the prescription prenatals that I've now been on for 9 months since my, I don't know if I mentioned it in the original first video that I made, but my husband and I, as a miracle chance, got pregnant when we were trying for about a year. Ended up in a miscarriage, so that's when I started these, and I would be due about now, actually, which is crazy to think about. I'm glad that we, found this fertility center that we did to see what was going on. But back to the Follistim. Yeah, headaches, bloating. Oh, I'm so bloated. I'm like 9 pounds heavier than my normal weight right now. And I am eating so well. I'm watching my salt intake. I am watching my carb intake. I'm doing yoga every single day. Obviously, as I said, my fluid intake is ridiculous. And I'm still just like, it hasn't been drastic all of a sudden, like one day I'm 9 pounds over, but through the course, it's just kind of been steadily going up since the Lupron. So this is no fun. I feel huge. Yeah. So I think that's all basically with the stimming. My stomach is starting to get a little bit sore putting 2 injections in every night, the Lupron and the Follistim. I'm actually able to feel the Follistim go in and like feel the liquid, the medication disperse, which makes me feel kind of bruised. I still do today. So it's starting to take its toll on my stomach. I'm glad that next week my stomach injections will be gone. So the good news. So last week my estrogen level was 59, which was good. They needed it low enough to start stimming, and last time it was too high because of my cyst. And so we started it, and on Monday it was 800 and some. So they lowered my dose. I was at 225, and then I went to 200, 150, and now today I went back in there. They took the levels again. I don't know what it is yet. I'll be getting a call in the afternoon sometime. But I just heard my husband. So I'll see what my estradiol levels are when they come back, and we'll see if I need to change the Follistim dose at all. But so we had the ultrasound today and looked at my follicles, and I have, they look for preferably between 10 and 15 total, and I have 31. 31. That's a lot. So I'm really, really excited about that. It's pretty crazy to think that, at least for a little while, next week, we will have 31 little babies growing in a lab. That's insane. And, I mean, a little bit of the downside, increased risk for the OHSS. I wouldn't say I'm concerned about it by any means. I'm feeling more excited that I'm having a lot of follicles right now, and that takes away the stress of, hoping that we have, good healthy embryos, and taking away the stress that my closet right now, obviously, taking away the stress that they will still live and be able to be viable, because obviously within the 31, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find that. But I am concerned about the OHSS with my elevated levels of estrogen as well. So I was not as worried about it, even when I saw, sorry about the lighting now, I just closed the door. My husband was watching something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my IVF nurse, I wasn't really worried about it, and so I said, yeah, I would like some more information about it. I know we're not quite to the time of when we need to worry about it or even think about it, but I just would kind of like to know some information about OHSS. And she said, no, don't worry about it, it's fine. And I said, yeah, I know I probably won't get it, but, she's like, no, you probably won't, but, you do have a lot of follicles and your estrogen level is pretty high. But don't worry. Thanks, lady. You could have just been honest and said, it could happen, it couldn't happen, but, come on, man. I don't need to worry about anything else. So, but I'm really not. I don't want it to happen because exactly that is a lot more follicles than normally what women can get, and they still get OHSS. If there's any, I don't care if it's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard in your entire life, if there's any method that you've heard or tried that has prevented it, has prevented OHSS, please let me know, because I would really like to do anything I can from that happening. But I don't know, I have a feeling like everything's gonna go okay. My endometrial lining looks great, so the transfer, if, no hyperstimulation occurs, should be total go. There's the 3-layer lining, like what they look for, so it's not going to be too thin. And yeah, so we got excellent news today. 31 eggs. 31. Oh my god. Can't believe that. Whew. So since I made that huge long video right before this one, I can't exactly remember what I did and did not say. But most likely the retrieval will be Monday. Latest it'll be Tuesday. Next time I go in there is this Saturday. And if the retrieval is Monday, then I'll be doing my trigger shot that night. If it's Tuesday, I'll be doing it Sunday. So we'll see how it goes. I was going to do the video of the Follicles shot, but I just kind of wanted to do the shot with my husband. It's really the only time we can get together and, focus on making our little ones. But this time for the trigger shot, I probably will. She made those nice big circles on my hips today for the progesterone and trigger shot injection sites, which are really high up. I don't know how many of you had to watch that medteach.com injection site video of all the different fertility medication injections, but the trigger shot and the progesterone looked like they were pretty high up on her hip, and I was like, man, get it into some meat, that sucks. But it is pretty high up on my hip. That seems kind of like, I don't know, it's gonna hurt a little bit more. We'll see. But I think I'm gonna do a video on that, so you can all watch. Before the first time I started my first round of IVF, I was like crazy watching the injection videos. Like, what is this gonna be like? So I think I'll post one. But yes, I think that's all. That's where I am with my follistim. My 31 little follicles. Next week, early in the I think I'll probably have a 3-day transfer. They said they don't know, either 2 to 5 days, but I just have a feeling I'll have a 3-day transfer. We'll see. But mentally, sorry if I'm all over the place right now. As I said, I'm just so tired. My mind has just been like, la la la. Mentally, though, the follistim, I have been having some more mood swings. So, not like all up and down all throughout the day. Nothing serious like that, But sometimes it has been like once a day. Like last night I had a little mini weeping spell. And I was fine afterward, but I was just, I don't know, I guess everything just kind of gets overwhelming. I just had this moment where I felt so much pressure on me. And I know it's not logical by any means to put pressure on yourself, or myself rather, for everything to go right. But I feel like maybe subconsciously it is easy to do, because I really want this to happen, and I really want us to get pregnant, and